Today's motivational minute is begin with the end in mind. Stephen Covey, in his book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, talks about as one of the 7 habits of beginning with the end in mind. Later on, we'll talk through all 7 of those habits, and I really recommend that you all buy that book. As a 9th grader, that book changed my life, and as I've read it again as an adult, it's even more so changed my life. It's amazing because they're the 7 habits that you really have to keep in mind and to execute and to initiate towards your process of success. And it's amazing what those 7 habits can do for you. But today I'm just want to briefly touch on begin with the end in mind. What's up, Castro? Thanks for joining. Excuse me. As you begin with the end in mind, it just using this one as a quick one to remind everybody that at the end of the journey, where do you want to be? At the end of your process, at the end of your career, at the end of high school, at the end of college, at the end of the week, where do you see yourself? I see you as successful. I see you as doing phenomenal and doing a great job and the whole shebang. That's where I see you. But do you see yourself at that level? Do you see yourself prosperous? Do you see yourself with networks galore? Do you see yourself as an influencer? Do you see yourself as the valedictorian? Do you see yourself as someone who's awesome? What's up, Nell285? Thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate it. And at the end of the day, if you see yourself where you plan to be at the end of your journey, or at the end of your week, or at the end of your process, you can make it. Greetings. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for showing me some love. I had some one of you viewers hit me up yesterday. Keep the hearts going. Thanks, Gustavo. I appreciate it. I love it. I had one of you all who are tuning into the scope to Sheila. Thank you so much for shooting me an email. If you're on this scope, I will be responding to you tonight. Thank you for asking the questions. You guys can go to my website, danielpferguson.com, and ask questions about topics that you have going on in your life or anything that you want me to do a motivational minute on. A question, a comment, a concern, anything and everything. You can shoot those. I'll do broad strokes here on the Motivational Minutes. But for more specific details, we can plan a coaching session and go from there. But that just plays into beginning with the end in mind. Know where you want to go and figure out what it's going to take to get there. It sounds easy. It sounds simple. But it takes, as I say every single day, it takes you working on you. It takes you making sure you're not pointing that finger and you've got 3 fingers pointing back at you saying such and such didn't promote me, such and such didn't recommend me, such and such did me wrong. If you're beginning with the end in mind, then you're doing what's necessary to make sure that you are ready. What's my end? Are you there yet? Am I living my dream? That's an excellent question, Gustavo. I am not there yet. I am well on my way. My end, man, that is, my end is to motivate the world. My end is to be there to celebrate people as they're going to their successes. My end is to help people with their mindset of success. So that way at the end of the story, I can know that I helped this person, I helped this person, I helped this person. It's amazing. If you don't know where you want to go, awesome question. If you don't know where you want to go, you have to move. If a car is stopped, it'll never get to its destination. But if the car is moving, even if it's moving slowly, it has the opportunity to reach the destination where it's trying to go. In life, with these motivational minutes, and I hope you follow me so that way you can tune into the other motivational minutes. With these motivational minutes, I really talk about making sure you're working on yourself, working on you daily. Working on stuff of your personality, your work ethic, your drive, your passion. And as you're working on yourself, when you reach to, thank you, I appreciate it. When you're working on yourself, it gives you that ability to step into whatever it is your end is going to be. But if you know that you're going to be if you want to be someone of high integrity, you want to be someone who's trustworthy, you want to be someone who has an excellent work ethic, you want to be someone who people turn to and they want to be around. You don't have to know what your end is to work on those components. You don't have to know what your end result is, where you're going to be at the end of your journey at that moment. But as long as you're working on the key pieces, it allows you to be ready. So when your passions match up with your work ethic, which matches up with your integrity, which matches up with your schoolwork for those that are in high school or college or getting an advanced degree, when those things line up together and you really find out what you want to do with your life, you will be ready. Gustavo, you asked for me. Yeah, I'm not there yet. I'm a work in progress every day, just like you all. But I know that as I work on me, as I work on how I communicate, as I work on how I listen, as I work on how I execute, how I delegate, how I motivate, that is going to get me to my end goal of being a senior level executive here in the industry, making movies and creating movies and greenlighting movies, etc., motivating people. The sky's the limit because we're working on ourselves. So as you begin with the end in mind, I'll thank you, Sugar, for making your comment, because you don't have to know your end, but you need to know that you have to work daily on yourself, so that way as you discover what your end will be, you'll be ready to walk in that purpose, to walk in that excitement, to walk in that calling, and your end will be where it is because you are there. Back to the car theory. I feel like you're in a Ferrari going 150 miles an hour toward my I appreciate it. What an awesome response. Thank you. You're in the movie industry. Yes, I'm in the movie industry. Hey, you know what, Gustavo? My wife surprised me, Fit Mom Fergie. Check out our website, fitmomfergie.com. She surprised me on my 30th birthday for a Gotham sprint car race where I got to drive a Ferrari and a Lamborghini. And I love both cars, but I have to say I'm more of a Lambo man. It's got the sheer power. It's heavy. It drives fast. It's awesome. But thank you for that. And hey, here's the thing. Because I'm doing these scopes daily, it's really helping me fine-tune me. So I plan on being 170 miles, 270 miles an hour. I'm on the Autobahn, man. I'm going with enough time to take it in, breathe it in, and just to keep the fire going and keep the enthusiasm going. So thank you for that analogy. I really, really appreciate it. You want to be a filmmaker. I know my end, but can't get motivated to start. Here's the thing. I say this quote every now and then on my periscopes. How do you eat an elephant? Now, I'm not saying eat an elephant, but how do you eat an elephant? It's huge. There's no way you can eat the entire elephant in one sitting. You eat it one bite at a time. One bite at a time. Definitely subscribe to get motivated. Hey, you listen to me every day. Hopefully I'm motivating, and I got the proof with Gustavo and Sydney and Rafael Roker and Brian Carter, a few other people that are motivated because they're hearing my stuff. Other CEOs, my mom, my dad, my wife. Check it out. Subscribe. Go to my Periscope. Check it out. And it's a daily journey. It's a daily journey. How do you run a mile? Thank you for loving my metaphors. I appreciate it. My brain thinks it's a weird thing sometimes, and I just say it. It comes out and it works. How do you run a mile? You run a mile one step at a time. I don't know if you guys seen the commercial where this guy is coming out of his apartment and there's this cute girl that's running by, and he's in his workout clothes and he tries to keep up and he can't keep up. But he goes in, he works out every single day, and he runs every single day, so that way he can, at some point, as she's running past every single morning, he's right there with her, running past. And then the commercial ends where she hits a set of stairs, and he's like, well, I got more training to do. I'm here daily, either live or replays, and it motivates me to see life differently. Thank you, Gustavo. I really appreciate it. It's a journey. You're not going to be able to reach success or reach your dream overnight. Check out some of my prior scopes on my website, danielpferguson.com. I talk about how to start the process, how to get motivated. For sake of time for tonight, just know, take one step at a time. Find something you can do for yourself daily to work on becoming a filmmaker, to work on becoming a CEO, to work on becoming valedictorian, to work on becoming the top head chef of your restaurant. Whatever it is, find time to make time daily. I challenge you to step it out and find time daily to work on yourself. As you do that, the motivation comes. As Gustavo says, hey, as you're listening to these every day, you're hearing it, yeah, you might still be sitting on the couch and that's fine. But at some point, as you're hearing this, because as my slogan is, words bring life, speak them into existence. Your greatness is waiting. Say it out loud, what you're going to be, what you want, how you want to get there. And as you say it out loud, you'll start to change mentally, to start making yourself get up and do something, to start making yourself get motivated, to start making yourself want to get to where success is because you are sick and tired of mediocre. So for today's Motivational Minute, we talked about begin with the end in mind. Thank you all for the hearts, for the love. You've been showing them the whole time. You guys check out my website, danielpferguson.com. I've got videos on there, former Periscopes. You can go to my YouTube page from that website to see other former Periscopes. If you have questions or comments or anything specific, or if it's generic, definitely send me a comment on my website and I will answer it via the Motivational Minute. Or via one of the motivational minutes, I'll give you a shout out on the air. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea. Woo! I love it. So you guys are amazing. I'll be back here tomorrow. As I said yesterday, same bat time, same bat channel. I had to bring the classic Batman into there, 1966 Batman. But I love what I do. And I do everything because I believe in all you guys. I do these motivational minutes because I believe in you. I believe that you can have the success that you have in the bottom of your heart that's just so itching to come out that you need an avenue or a way to make it happen. I believe in you. So as I end every Periscope, remember, words bring life. Speak them into existence. Your greatness is waiting. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night.